Well, good evening and a very warm welcome to Sports City Extra. Thank you so much for joining us today, being on Monday, the 13th of October 2025. Here is where we analyze and review the sporting action. You are watching Science TV, and remember to interact with us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and our WhatsApp and SMS line is 0311980384. We have so much to talk about today. We are still on the international break, and of course, we will be mentioning the World Cup qualifiers in both Africa and Europe, and just to look at the group standings, how things are looking like. Remember that for now, only 5 teams from Africa have already qualified for the World Cup. We will be looking at the other teams, the possibility of them qualifying as we come to the final round of the World Cup qualifiers in Africa. We'll also talk about Europe. That's about football, and we will also talk about athletics, mentioning about Chicago Marathon. And this weekend also we had the Safari Sevens, that's rugby. We'll also mention about it because our teams, the Lionesses and Shujaa, did very well. The performances were impressive. So stick with us till the end of the show. My name is Chris Mololo. I am with Felix Makona, and our sign language interpreter is Irene Chebi Watts. Hi, Felix.
Hi.
You're good?
I'm good.
International break inakupeleka aje?
International break was a bright international break. You know, everything that happens in the international break, my happiness comes from,
I know.
Germany and also any other...
Any Arsenal player performing well?
Yeah. And also any Liverpool player not performing well. Of course, you know them. They have been down. Liverpool has been down generally, so their players, even international, are down.
Today, let's not talk about Liverpool.
But their players are playing internationally, so we will also refer to the team where they come from. Is there something that they are not training well at Liverpool? I think Liverpool is killing their talents. It is doing the same thing like Manchester United, because many of the players that left Manchester United, they are now performing, even internationally. I saw their players, they are performing. We will be talking about them when we reach there.
Yeah. All right. So you've had this guy, he must deny me peace every time, but tutamzoea tu. Now, let's begin with the Chicago Marathon.
Yeah.
We can see that this time Kenyans didn't perform so well in the Chicago Marathon.
Yeah.
Because looking even in the men's category, to start with, Jacob Kiplimo from Uganda was the winner of the Chicago Marathon. Then the second one was a Kenyan, right?
Yeah.
Amos Kipruto.
Yes.
And Alex Masai finished third. In the women's category, this is where the Ethiopians decided to shine.
Yeah.
With Hawe and Gamenu, I think that's the name.
Yeah.
And then Tanzanians, they had someone who also performed very well, Magdalena Shauri.
Yes.
And just to talk about this competition, where do you think things are going wrong? Because as Kenyans, we've always been known as that country where we perform so well in athletics, and especially the long distance races. Although we have Kenyans in the men's category who finished second and third, but we expected a winner to come from Kenya. What are your thoughts?
All in all, I'll start by saying there was a time when Kenyan athletics was full of corruption
Yeah.
and favoritism, or we call nepotism, in a way that the leaders or those in position, holding leadership position, they were favoring their people who they know.
Yeah.
And during that time is when the likes of Jacob Kiplimo decided to take Uganda citizenship, and others even moved to Ethiopia.
Yeah.
You've had Kiplimos in Ethiopia, you've had Chepchichiri in Ethiopia, you've had these things even in Somalia and the other nations.
Yeah.
That was when our the board that is standing or is representing the sporting action in Kenya, especially the athletics, it was full of favoritism. And you know, this the likes of Jacob Kiplimo will be performing here in Kenya with that allegiance of holding the nationality of Kenya. But during that time is when everything went wrong. So I will also give credit to Jacob Kiplimo. He is our own.
Yeah.
He's a Kenyan born. So we still won in another way. But due to circumstances,
Yeah.
it is the win goes for Uganda. Okay. But also, I would like to say we still have chances, because the person or the man who finished second was Amos Kipruto and Alex Masai. These are originally Kenyan, and they took that allegiance of Kenyan. So I will say it is still a win-win situation, because Kenya is still mentioned in these names. You cannot say Jacob Kiplimo is not a Kenyan. He's a Kenyan, but he took that allegiance of Uganda and its nationality. The same way to the girls. We've seen on the girl side, we have Ethiopian Havi Feisa. I will not say this one is a Kenyan. But, but it is also good when our neighbors win. The neighbors are also part of us, and we love the neighbors. And when it comes to that, that online this, like we had with Uganda during the Chan and Tanzania, it is not the same way we have for Ethiopia. So for Ethiopia, we'll say congratulations. This one was not our own. It was yours. And we love the progress you've made. Then the second was also Ethiopian. That is Magertu Alemu.
Alemu.
The third was...
That's name.
Yeah.
That's the name I was looking for.
Yeah. Magertu Alemu. That one is not ours. It is theirs.
Ethiopian also.
Then the third is Ugandan. Tanzanian. So we will say Kenya was not among the top three, but I know the next time we are going in this competition, at least Kenyans will wake up and run like never before.
But of course, these marathons are so many, and we as much as fans or as Kenyan citizens, we expect our Kenyan people to perform well in all these competitions, but they can't win all of them, because I think we have around 7 marathons. We have the London, Boston, Chicago, and other marathons. But for those who made our country proud by just representing, even if they didn't win, we are still proud of you. You are our own. Now, before we even move on with the show, did you see Faith Kipyegon and Tigist Asefa? Kipyegon won a race. And then this lady just decided to say Kipyegon has been using drugs. And then they just decided to conduct a test. I think it was in America. And after conducting that test, Faith Kipyegon turned out to be negative. You can imagine how that lady was ashamed. But of course, it's a rivalry that is expected, especially when they are competitors in these races.
Yeah.
So when you say Ethiopia and Kenyans, we are not rivals in athletics, the rivalry tunaiona tu.
Let me rectify. It is the same me and you.
Eh,
Here in studio, we are talking as friends, as colleagues, as workmates. But when it comes to Liverpool, you are not my friend. You are a Liverpool fan, I'm
I
an
know.
Arsenal fan. So when it comes there,
Yeah.
I say we don't hate them because we are neighbors.
Yeah.
But when it comes to competition, of course,
competition,
we are
that-
sad we didn't
Yeah.
come the first position. So in this thing, we are just nations and neighbors.
Yeah.
But when it comes to competition, everyone wants to win.
Yeah.
But this time it was not our luck. It is the same thing that happens to me and you.
Yeah.
When it comes to games, we are not on the same page. When it comes to life matters, we are on the same page. And of course, you are like my brother. So it is the same way that Faith Kipyegon was alleged to be using dopamine.
Yeah.
I will say, I will do anything to bring my competitor down. Hata unaona wakati kuna mbio za watu wengi, many people are, let's say in a marathon, you start as many. So the fastest goes fast and goes in front of others.
Yeah.
So in that, when that competition is starting, there is that you hit someone's leg, who may pass you or is faster than you.
Yeah.
So there's that thing. Always there is nothing in this world that has no setbacks.
Yeah.
So when a competition is starting, wakiona mtu amegongwa miguu na akaanguka chini, they have to restart again. So that is the same thing. So when Faith Kipyegon won, this lady saw that this Kenyan must be using something.
Yeah, must
so
be using something.
We don't blame him. We blame the guilty and the guilty and that jealousy that was inside him that said, this person, Faith Kipyegon, may not have won it honestly.
Yeah.
So maybe she's using some drug. So that's what made that lady allege that Faith Kipyegon was using drugs. But in real sense, it is not drugs.
But anyway, it's normal for competitions to have such kind of rivalry.
Yeah.
It's understandable. Now, we can now move to rugby, Safari Sevens.
Yeah.
It was an impressive performance for the Kenyan teams. The Lionesses, they won 14-10. And Shujaa also, they won 14-7, retaining that Safari Sevens title.
Yeah.
And as much as we are celebrating, it was a sad weekend for the Lionesses.
Yeah.
I think their former coach passed on, Warren Abraham.
Yeah.
And we say
rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Our condolences to the family and for the team for that loss. Any comment about that performance in rugby?
I will say the ladies and the men were on a really good note, knowing that these competitions, we are Africans and we use our energy to bring them home. I managed to look at the clip whereby the ladies were playing, and the ladies were playing like men, and I saw it was a good competition.
Yeah.
And winning it shows that we were so determined to bring it home, and we managed to do so both in men and women. And that shows that we are a really serious rugby nations, especially in the 7 series.
Yeah.
We are very, very ruthless. We don't care who you are. We just kill you. You know, rugby is killing. Rugby is not a competition where it allows weak people, because in rugby you have to fight until you try. Yeah. That means a try or a conversion. You have to make sure that you foul your opponent. So the ladies did it very well, and the men also, although for the men I didn't watch the clip. And that shows that we are consistent, because the other seasons too, we have been winning. So it is our thing, and I congratulate the boys. Let's continue winning, and because we are proud of you as a nation.
Congratulations to the teams for representing our country so well, and that tells us we are on a very good note. Even in the upcoming competitions, we are expecting some better performances. Now, let's come to where you love.
Yes.
The football part.
Yes.
Before we look at the group standings for the African teams, you can already see that 5 teams have already qualified.
Yes.
4 of them that have already qualified are from North Africa, and Ghana just joined them yesterday after beating Comoros 1-0. So the teams that have already qualified are Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Algeria, and Ghana. Now, before we look at the standings, I just want to hear your thoughts about the Harambee Stars game. Tomorrow we are playing Ivory Coast. And I just want you to also look at the way we played against Burundi on Thursday, and what are your expectations when we face Ivory Coast tomorrow?
According to my view, Ivory Coast are likely, or they are most likely to qualify. And it is that game they are playing against Kenya that is going to make sure that they either qualify or they wait for the next international break. Of course, they will qualify. I know for Kenya, we have no chance of qualifying, so it will be just that training. And this Ivory Coast team, remember, they are the last AFCON champion, because it was played at their backyard, and they managed to win it. So I see this is a strong competition in Africa, and they will give us a strong competition also when we are playing them tomorrow. Especially, we are playing them at their backyard, or they are coming here in Kenya. We are playing them.
No, we are traveling there.
We are traveling to their country. That will be played at 10 p.m. at night.
Tomorrow, 10 p.m.
Tomorrow 10 p.m. Ivory Coast versus Kenya. So this game is a determinant between who will qualify between Gabon and Ivory Coast. And also, we know that Gabon is already qualifying and Cote Ivory, because as Kenyans, we are the third with 12 points, while Gabon and Ivory Coast have 22 points and 23 points respectively. So, you know, the team that will qualify as the #1 team in this group will have an easy test when they are playing in the group stages of the World Cup.
Do you think as Kenyans we have a chance to deny Ivory Coast from qualifying to the World Cup? And I'm sure that's what the Gabon people are praying for it to happen.
No, we cannot.
Are you sure?
It is almost
we have
zero.
To make history here.
It is 0%.
We have to make history here.
It is 0%.
Yeah.
The game we played against Burundi, we won 1-0. Ryan Ogam scoring. That game, if I compare to how Ivory Coast plays, I can tell you, without lying to you, that this team Ivory Coast will beat Kenya. Let me first mention some of the stars from Ivory Coast. We have Amad Diallo.
Yeah.
We have Nicolas Pepe. Remember, those are wingers. Yeah. You have Simon Adingra.
Adingra, yes.
Then you have this squad will kill Kenya. This squad must kill Kenya.
But remember that squad in the first leg, we drew 0-0. So there is a possibility we might.
But you know, Kenya is not yearning for something. You know, even Ivory Coast have Sebastian
just
Haller.
playing for for pride, and just aiming to make history. Do you know if Kenyans managed to deny Ivory Coast from qualifying to the World Cup? Hawatawahi sahau hii kitu.
So what will Kenya get? And we have our chance of qualifying is 0.
We don't have to get anything. Bora tu tume deny Ivory Coast kuingia.
What I can tell you, take your rent money, take your expenditure money and everything, and place a bet on Ivory Coast. Because I cannot lie to you, Ivory Coast have this last chance to showcase their prowess in football.
Yeah.
I don't think the likes of Nicolas Pepe, Sebastian Haller, and Amad Diallo, Simon Adingra. Adingra is playing for Brighton. We have Sesko Fofana, Ibrahim Sangare, Nottingham Forest, Fofana is Ted Rains. These players are playing in top leagues.
Yeah.
Most of them are playing in France. And France, their football is much advanced than here in Africa. So I'll tell you, Mololo, this is a loss for Kenya. And sorry, because I'm Kenyan patriotic, but when it comes to football, sometimes we say the truth.
Okay,
Kenya will not survive in these hands. And maybe Kenya, what they should do is just to prevent swallowing more goals. Because this team will kill Kenya at least 2 goals.
All right. Now, let's take a look at those groups, the standings, as we wait for the final round of the matches, and just look at which teams are likely to qualify from each group. So, do you have them?
Yeah, starting from Group A, we have Egypt. They have 26.
They have already qualified.
Yeah, they have already qualified. Burkina Faso will qualify because Sierra Leone is having 15 points while Burkina Faso is having 21.
Yeah.
So Burkina Faso will qualify. Guinea-Bissau
as second best.
Yeah. Those two will qualify. The fourth is Guinea-Bissau with 10 points. Ethiopia is 5th with 9 points. Djibouti is 6th with 1 point.
Yeah.
So the best two teams.
Already say Egypt wako ndani.
Yeah.
Okay. Group B.
Group B, we have Senegal. Senegal have already qualified.
This one's.
Because
how many points?
They have 21 points. And then DR Congo have 19 points. And then Sudan have 13 points. So you see the gap, even for Sudan to catch DR Congo, it will take them. And DR Congo cannot lose the remaining games, most of them.
It's only one game remaining.
Yeah.
And I think here we only have to look at Senegal and DR Congo. This is mathematics here.
Yeah, so I think...
You see Senegal have 21, DR Congo have 19. It's still... we can't say Senegal wako ndani already. Maybe we can say mguu moja iko ndani, because we never know what happens wakicheza game next. But juu ya jina tunaweza waeka ndani.
Yeah.
Group C?
Group C, we have Benin, then South Africa. Benin is having 17, while South Africa is having 15. So this group is the hardest group.
Yeah, this is very tight.
Yeah.
Very tight. And I think Nigeria is also in this group, right?
Nigeria is there, is the third with 14 points. Rwanda is there with 11 points. Lesotho 9, while Zimbabwe is the last with 5 points.
Yeah, and Zimbabwe, I think waliharibia South Africa mahesabu after that draw.
Yeah.
No one expected, but with the one remaining game, we might see wonders here. But I think Benin can qualify in this group.
Yeah.
Group D.
Group D, we have Cape Verde. They are the first with 20 points. Cameroon is the second with 18 points. Libya is third with 15 points. Angola fourth with 11. Mauritius and Eswatini 5 and 3 respectively.
Yeah.
So here
in this group, it's
here,
also somehow tight.
Yeah, there are still 4 in contention.
Yeah, but
because
I'm giving Cape Verde a chance. But Cameroon can also qualify as the best number 2.
yeah,
So Cape Verde, I can say wako ndani already.
yeah,
Although it's somehow very tight. Mathematics pia hapa itaamua.
yeah.
Group E,
Group E is Morocco, 21 points.
wako ndani already.
Yeah. Niger, 15 points. Then Tanzania, 10 points. Hao ndugu zetu wanabaki.
Ndugu zetu hao. Here we can just say Morocco because hata ukiangalia Niger,
Yeah.
15 points at a best number 2 hawafiki.
Yeah.
We only need 12 teams
Yeah.
from Africa
Yeah.
to qualify in the World Cup. So here Morocco peke yake.
Yeah.
Group F, our group.
Group F, Ivory Coast, the first one with 23 points. Then Gabon, second with 22 points. Kenya, third with 12 points. Gambia, 10 points. Burundi, 10. Seychelles, 0.
Okay. This, as we said, hapa ni mathematics pia.
Yeah.
Gabon are just praying that Kenya should do something to Ivory Coast. But Gabon, even if Ivory Coast wins tomorrow, I think Gabon also have a chance because they can also qualify as the best number 2.
Yeah.
So I think they still have a chance.
They will qualify.
For this group, I think Gabon and Ivory Coast can qualify, depending with the number 2s from the other groups. But if you look at Gabon, they have maximum points to enable them qualify. So sioni kama wanaweza kosa.
Yeah, they'll qualify.
Yeah.
Group G, Angola, not Angola, Algeria. Algeria is the first one with 22 points.
They are already qualified.
Yeah. Uganda, the second. Uganda will qualify.
How
Mozambique,
many points?
18 points. Mozambique, 15 points. I pray for Uganda.
This is tough.
Yeah.
This is tough, but I'm sorry, my Ugandans.
Mozambique will qualify.
Sioni mkiqualify.
Yes.
Hapa, I think Algeria peke yao.
Yes.
If you look at the other groups, there are number 2s which have more points than Uganda. You know, this is the criteria that is going to be used. They are taking number 1 from each group, from group A to I.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then they take 3 teams which will finish as the best number 2s in their groups to make those teams 12. So that's why I'm not giving Uganda a chance here to qualify.
Yeah.
Group H.
Group H, we have Tunisia, Namibia.
Wako ndani hao Tunisia.
Yeah. Namibia, 15 points. Liberia, 14 points. Malawi, 10 points. Equatorial Guinea, 10 points. Sao Tome and Principe, 10 points.
Oh. Here, I think Tunisia alone.
Yeah.
You looking at the number 2 in this group, no.
Yeah.
They don't have a chance.
The last group, Group I, is Ghana, 25 points. Madagascar,
yesterday.
19 points. Mali, 18 points.
Yeah.
Comoros, 15 points. And Central African Republic, 8 points. Chad, 1 point.
Oh. Yeah, also I think Ghana alone.
Yeah.
They are already in. So after that analysis, I'm sure our viewer, you can just try to look at how the groups look like and just try to predict the other teams which are likely to qualify for the World Cup. Of course, by tomorrow, we would have known which teams have qualified, and we will be here to update you in our sports news and our sports. To the other side, we had matches that were played in the World Cup qualifiers for the European teams.
Yeah.
and I understand there are some highlights that we need to watch. Some of the matches that people are even talking about right now.
Yeah.
That match between Spain and Georgia.
Yeah.
Spain, they won 2-0.
Yeah.
But was somehow a tough fixture.
Yeah.
Because looking at Mamadashvili, the way he saved, although you say that Liverpool players are not performing, but West as zingine kunavutanga nini.
But some of them, but congratulations to Mamadashvili, he even saved a penalty. Yeah. And they repeat, I know, let me tell you something, Malolo, about players at Liverpool. I think there's something that is happening at Liverpool that is unusual. That is frustration. Because when it comes to international stage, they are at least performing. I saw Virgil van Dijk. He even scored for Netherlands. But when it comes to Liverpool, he's dancing and Chelsea are scoring.
But I told you the problem of Liverpool. It's only that Slot is trying to implement his own system. So it has not yet clicked.
Yeah.
So let's not talk about that for now. Another match, I think.
That is, let's go to Netherlands.
Yeah, Netherlands. That's where
yeah.
Netherlands.
The Liverpool players scored. Let me support Liverpool players once for all because we had Gakpo scoring. We had Virgil van Dijk. He scored in the 17th minute. Then we have Daniel Malen. He scored in the 8th minute.
This guy from Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Wow, that guy is so good.
Memphis Depay. You know Memphis Depay?
Yeah.
From where?
From Netherlands.
He plays for which team?
He played for Manchester United.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Yeah. Okay, he also scored a penalty. And of course, Finland had 0, so no one scored.
And speaking of Gakpo, I think he got injured. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
He had a hamstring injury.
Yeah.
That's a big blow for Liverpool.
He will be out for some time. So I think Liverpool, your days are numbered. And
but I can say the Gakpo's injury could be a blessing in disguise for Federico Chiesa to get more minutes.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Champions League, I don't know what they're going to do. But Slot, I'm sure he has a plan.
But let me rectify you. What Liverpool did wrong is to sell Diaz. And
that was a very big plan.
That is, let's call it a transfer suicide. They killed themselves in that transfer suicide. They selling such a player to Bayern Munich, and Bayern Munich are now flourishing in top flight football. And then Liverpool, they're struggling with Isak and Ekitike, and in that role also they have to overburden Chiesa. And in that role also, they have to look for academy talent. So that's what is overburdening Liverpool. Another thing I can say about Liverpool generally is that their players have not clicked so well.
Yeah.
Look at Florian Wirtz. Look at Musala this season. He's not scoring like the Musala we knew. It was like this time last season, Musala was hand in hand with Erling Haaland on goals. But now Erling Haaland is 9 goals and is almost 13 goals in all competitions. So who bewitched Liverpool? Who bewitched Liverpool?
No one. I just told you is just implementation of the new system.
Yeah.
It's just taking time to click, but there's nothing wrong with Liverpool. Now, from watching Netherlands, another match that I think was entertaining was the Portugal game.
Yeah.
I'm sure you watched it.
Yeah.
Kelleher doing that save. but Portugal managed to score in the very last minutes a goal from Neves.
Yeah.
And I just want to hear your thoughts about Portugal. This is a team that looks like it will be so competitive in the World Cup next year. Portugal, Spain, France, those teams. Where are you placing Portugal? Because I'm sure Ronaldo wants to achieve something that he has been wishing to achieve, winning the World Cup. Do you think Portugal are able to do that?
I think Portugal this season will make sure that they do something, not only for Cristiano Ronaldo, but also for Diogo Jota, who died together with his brother in a road accident in Spain. I will say Portugal is a determined team, and most of the times they have been showing their consistency. Especially they want to prove it around Ronaldo. No one doesn't want to play with Ronaldo in the same team. So this season, I think in the World Cup, of which Ronaldo will be there, they'll be playing for Ronaldo and Diogo Jota, and they can go on and even enter the semifinals. So,
and even looking at how they performed in the UEFA Nations League, no, I don't think there is no one who was giving Portugal a chance to win that competition.
Yeah.
Although they just won it, mchezo tu, and finally with Spain, we thought that Spain could win, but Portugal ended up winning. I'm also giving them a chance, but it will be so tough because you can see how teams are lining up. This is something that we will be discussing in the upcoming shows, especially in the next international break. We will have to discuss. We also need to look at the South American teams, akina Brazil, akina Argentina. Do you think Argentina can retain that title? Although we've never seen a team winning World Cup consecutively.
Yeah.
I think France were the only team that could have
won it.
Could have did it in 2022.
Yeah.
But
Argentina, I think Argentina were fighting also for Messi, because Messi has won almost everything in the world. And the thing that was remaining for him in 2022 was only World Cup. So even after winning it, he went to sleep with the cup in his bed. So I think that is an achievement. And this time I would like Portugal to win it for Ronaldo and their brother.
It will be so good. At least the Messi and Ronaldo rivalry will end so well, because I think next year, after that World Cup, is the season that will be so emotional in the world of football. Many players will be retiring from their national teams and just to give way to the youngsters who are coming up.
Yeah, our director is saying there are a few minutes left, so maybe we look at the result generally, especially the games that played on 11th, then 12th, that is on the weekend. We have Estonia versus Italy. It was a 3-1 win for Italy. Portugal for Ireland, we have talked. That one was a 1-0 for Portugal. Bulgaria versus Turkey, it was a 6-1 win for Turkey. Spain versus Georgia, it was a 2-0 win for Spain. San Marino versus Cyprus, it was a 4-0 win for Cyprus. Then Faroe Islands versus Czech Republic, it was a 2-1 win for Faroe Islands. Netherlands versus Finland, it was a 4-0 win for Netherlands. Scotland versus Belarus, it was a 2-1 win for Scotland.
We have to conclude the show, but before we go, Felix.
Yes.
Some matches to be played tonight.
Some of the big matches that are going to play tonight is France is going to face that is Iceland. And then Switzerland is going to face Slovakia. Sweden, which was beaten by Switzerland last time, is going to face Kosovo. And then, of course, Germany is going to face Northern Ireland. Not forgetting, Belgium is going to face Wales. Those are the big games of today night.
Of course, we've just mentioned, but a few of the matches that you can just choose to watch and expect some of the updates. But of course, you can visit our website, www.sciencetv.co.ke, to look at some of the stories that we've put there for you in terms of sports. This guy mwenye mnamuona hapa akinichokoza ndiye ameziandika huko kwa website. Anyway, thank you so much for watching Sports City today. You can also interact with us on our social media platforms. Let this conversation continue and tell us your thoughts, how the international break looks like, which teams from Africa you're expecting to see in the World Cup next year. My name is Chris Mololo. Our sign language interpreter has been Irene Chebiwot. Special thanks to Felix Makona for being my co-host and the entire production team for making this show a success. We wish you a good night and enjoy the rest of your viewing.